So today we are still in Maine and we went to a couple of different antique malls, but at first we stopped at this beautiful overlook where we got to see the mountains and the fall foliage. Here, take a look. From left to right, you were looking at Saddleback, Mount Abram, Mount Spalding, Reddington, Sugarloaf, which is the largest peak out there, South Crocker, and way over to the right, we have the Horns, West Peak, Avery Peak, and Little Bigelow. Our first stop was Townline Antiques, one of my favorites. It is in Vassalboro, and I found this really cool chip and dip set or vegetable tray. It had mushrooms all over it, and I believe it was $39. Definitely more modern, but really a vintage style to it. Fun to see. I liked it. The bowl is attached, just in case you were wondering. I wanted to turn it over to see who the maker was, but I didn't want to tip it off. I found this really cool strawberry fused glass plate. I was looking for a signature. I didn't see one, so I don't think I would have got it anyway. It's a little too big. And these little pottery jars were adorable. They were like $6 and $8, so not bad. I thought those were cute. I probably should have got that little one at least. I have some pottery though. I just had a pottery sale over on Knickknacks. It's time for another one because I still have more pottery. I've been collecting it for some reason and hoarding it. But I do like them. I think I would take the corks out and turn them into vases personally. Over here, there was a pug. See the pug? And then there it is. I went back for it. The whole reason I came here was this Jack in the Pulpit. It is a uranium, opalescent, green Jack in the Pulpit. And of course, I'm like, does it still glow? I've never gotten so many comments on a video before saying, why didn't you get that? Why didn't you get that? So I'm like, all right, if it's there, I'll get it. I will pick it up. It's $75, which is obviously paying up for it, but it is great. I mean, I agree with everyone. It's fantastic. Look at the glow. There it is. It's so pretty. So here's a photograph of it in all its glory. Whew, it's beautiful. All right, let's keep going. I found this Westmoreland swung glass vase in black, perfect for Halloween. It was $18, and the Bluebird of Happiness was right around $18 as well. And just fun little shelves of stuff at this antique mall, especially downstairs. I think the downstairs has quickly turned into my favorite area. It used to be upstairs. I actually used to have a booth here, and my booth was upstairs. Look at the little bug salt and pepper shakers. They're adorable. You got the cats. They look like they're coming out of toilets. And then down here, there was more salt and pepper shakers, some shoes. And I really like this weirdo dog. He was $20. I'm not sure who that maker was. It's not anyone I've heard of before. I had a hard time reading it, to be honest. And he looked like he was howling. I just thought he was adorable. All right. Over here, we found some glasses, some Fenton bells. There was some glass apples. And this vendor has jewelry that I get every once in a while. Cool orb. It was $8. I don't know, I probably should have got it, but I have a couple right now that I still need to sell. And this pottery vase was $5, I believe. And I liked it, and it looked like there was a chip on the rim, but it's not. It's just the way the glaze was. So this vendor also has quite a few things that I get, I shop from. They have an eclectic blend. Look at that beautiful e-pern. It has a chipped petal on the top, which is very unfortunate because it's a beautiful, beautiful e-pern. And then back here they have some cast iron trivets, lamps, and of course they have mugs hanging up, little dolls down there, just some nice wall decor. You'll find everything. Did you see those genie bottles? They're amazing. But look at this set. This is owls. It's a set of 4 ceramic Pier 1 owl mugs, and it comes with a little rack. It was $20. I'm like, if I had a house, that would be in my house. But I don't have a house, so I couldn't take it with me. And I didn't want it for resale. I actually just wanted it for me. And I have enough mugs, so I left them. These were really cool atomic little swanky swigs, little juice glasses. And then over here, there was a cat cookie jar, some yellowware bowls, uranium glass. I see some Fenton down there. And a witch, because why not? Halloween's coming. That is a scary, scary doll. And the Beatles right next to it. Eclectic blend of items. And there was some Fenton figurines, some Chopper Hoppers, Pillsbury Doughboy. Just fun, fun stuff to look at. I thought this was going to be a paperweight or an orb, but it wasn't. It was an oil lamp. This was a fun-shaped vase. And it was marked on the bottom. It definitely looks more modern, but it had a chip on the base. So I left it. And then this cat pillow. It was like a cruel cat pillow. It was only $14. It was adorable. I don't think I have the buyers for that. That's not really something I sell. But let me know if I'm wrong, because it was adorable. And I know I can go back and probably get it. Some nesting dolls. And that was a cute little elephant. Rio Hondo little elephant. California pottery. So cute. And some moon and stars. There's some Poli up there. More Fenton. Looking at that ashtray. And there's some figurines. And some huge Fenton swung glass vases up there. They had a fairy lamp, and it was right at $38, which is a really good price. And I saw a Viking bowl in the Epic line. That was only $15, also a good deal for that. And then this owl, this Tanala owl caught my attention. I'm like, I bet that glows. I bet that pink on that glows like crazy. I'm like, but what is it? So, of course, I had to pull it out of there and see what it was. And it's just a wall hanging. And it's got a bird on it. And it is, I don't know. I think it was only $10. Again, maybe I should have gotten it. I don't know why I was being so picky today, but I was. I couldn't get it back to sit. I could not for the life of me get it to sit back down. It was going to fall. I'm like, stay. I probably should have got it, but that's okay. That's all right. It seems like every time I leave this antique mall, I have a regret and I go back. But it's fine. It's right down the street from my mom. So we got to look at that paperweight. It was an acrylic one. Some necklaces up here. And that's what I like about this place. All the vendors have a wide variety of items. It's very rare that a vendor in here specializes in just pottery or just glass. Though my old booth is just camping equipment, so that's interesting. Look at this cat. He is adorable. I think he was $12. He does have a sticker on the bottom. Super cute. Again, I think that was right at retail. Not a whole lot of wiggle room there. Maybe a little bit. And up here, I found this vase, and it was a Sommerso style. It looks... yes, Murano makes some like this. I don't believe this is Murano. Definitely looks to be more modern. And it was pricey. I think they had it at like $48. So I had to leave that one. No room at all. And don't forget to look at the top shelves, because there's definitely good stuff up there as well. And there was like a little genie bottle, but it was a Cologne Avon bottle. And back here, there was some Joseph original mice. I think the whole set was $48, and there was like 5 or 6 of them in the set. And I'm like, I didn't really want the whole set. I just wanted the big one. Over here, there was this fantastic Murano paperweight, and it was only $15, except it had a bruise on it. And I think it's caught me before. I've looked at it before, and I've wanted it before, but it still has the bruise on it. So I had to leave it. And then there was a couple more. All the paperweights in here were $15, and some of them were just, you know, common ones that you see all the time, so I did not get them. And then I went down here, and there was this adorable little raccoon Natrashka nesting doll. I forget how much it was. Probably wasn't that much. And then I tried to open it, and the squeak was so loud. I was like, oh, ew. It hurt my ear. So I'm like, all right, you're going back. I'm not even going to try to open you. And back he went. All right, and then up here, we had more Fenton. There was an aqua crest little trumpet vase. There was some ceramics and pottery, some pink depression glass, little tidbit tray, and Ellie Smith compote. And over there was some more little figurines. And then this green hobnail cup caught my attention. Nope, not that one. Okay, it was this one. I'm like, oh, look at this. I wonder if this glows. It was $15. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to break out the black light. And sure enough, it did not glow. Sorry to disappoint you. So I did put it back. If it glowed, I probably would have got it. But I bet that plate behind it glows. And then this was a really cool weighted ashtray. I haven't seen one of those in years. And then some carnival glass. I've looked at this one before. Nice cobalt blue color. And then we had some more dishware and figurines. Oh, look at all that glass fruit. That looks so nice put together. No wonder people collect them. And then there was a little Cupid baby. He had his little articulated arms. He is so cute. I wanted to stand him up so people could see him better, but I also didn't want to break him, so I kept him back down. And that was a flower frog inside of a wood vase. And I'm looking at this vase and they called it Murano. I don't believe it is, but it is a super cool coloration with the red, white, and yellow swirls. And then over here, there were paperweights. Lots of paperweights. I think I've looked at these before. They were right around $35 each. And that is full retail for some non-artist made paperweights, so I had to leave them, unfortunately. I did like that blue and white swirl one. And there was a Fenton cabbage rose dish up there and a compote. And then I found these. These were vintage Halloween Christmas ornaments, and they were $3.50 each. The tag says $3.50. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll just open it up and I will do like pick two or something. And that's it. That was the start of my Christmas shopping. So I kept saying, I'm going to buy Christmas soon. I'm going to buy Christmas soon. And today's the day. Now, this mall usually has one vendor that only comes in for Christmas. Unfortunately, he's not doing so well. So he's not going to do it this year, which is really, one, sad because I wish him well. But two, he has fantastic Christmas. And this is the first year he's not going to be there. So that's kind of sad. Now, this bag was really good, except it had a broken one in there. And there was a couple in there I questioned whether or not they were going to be vintage. They looked a little bit more modern. They could still be vintage, but modern vintage. And this was a Viking little swung vase, and they had it at $58, which is not bad. Not bad. And then, of course, there was a little Westmoreland one in the white. Another Westmoreland one in root beer. And then a Fenton custard bell, which of course will glow. Little lucite apple napkin holder, pottery plate down there. It was real pretty. And then I came back over here to look at the figurines. Ooh, butter dishes. I don't know why. I used to sell a lot of butter dishes when my antique booth was in this mall. I would put them in here and they would sell right away. And then they had a couple of these iridescent swirl paperweights with no particular maker on them, but there was one there and there was one on the other shelf across the way. Now, down in this case, there was a bunch of Christmas, and that was worthy of definitely showing. They had the hard plastic Santas in the sleigh with the reindeer, the dancing Santa, perfect condition, mercury glass bulbs, little mini glass bulbs, and more Santa sleighs. So definitely a fun little booth. And then we trotted over to Stony Creek Antiques, which is not that far away. And this is not a vendor mall. He owns actually everything that's in here. So it's been a minute since I've come here. Look at this chalet. It's a beautiful piece of glass. It was $85. It was gorgeous. I do not want to ship that. Then he had this fantastic vase. I think it was only like $15. It looked to be hand painted, maybe South American if I had to guess. And then an apothecary jar back here. And I don't remember where that was from. Maybe France? I'm not sure. I don't speak that language. And then he had some pottery. Look at the birds on here. They're just so good. Little quails. They're adorable. And then the side room is all furniture, like lots of furniture. If you need any vintage or antique furniture, this is the place to come in Augusta, because let me tell you, it was magnificent and it was beautiful and really good prices on it too. And he had some really cool lamps. Look at this lamp. It had like this I don't know what to call it, but like a fabric texture style shade to it. And I wanted to touch it, but it was a really expensive lamp. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to touch it. Though I really wanted to, because I wanted to know if that was like almost like a cross stitch. And then over here, there was a beautiful dancing ballerina lady, and she had her fiberglass shade, and that was really cool to see too. All right, back to the other stuff. We have some teapots up here. There's a Hall Aladdin teapot, and I just saw one of those not too long ago at the thrift store. And then this one caught my attention. It is like almost like it was spray painted or airbrushed or something. It was real pretty. And some egg coddlers there. And then they had some cookware. Lots of fun stuff to look through. And then these rubber squeakers in their original boxes. These are Rumpel. And let me tell you, I have not seen them in their original boxes before, and it was just a fun little treat to see them. And of course they need some air in there. I'm pretty sure that's something that can be fixed, but really cool to see. I didn't even check the prices on them because it's not something I even sell. And then the highlight of my day, I found this Lomonosov. It's a Russian porcelain raccoon, and he was adorable. He was $39. Obviously I did pay up for him, but he is fantastic. I did buy him. He will be in a knick-knack sale. Look at all these Marwell heads. Like, I've never seen so many in one place. They were like so cool to see them all lined up like that. The one with the hibiscus flower was probably my favorite one. I think that's the most valuable one. And this Van Briggle flower frog was super cool too. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.